Hello, welcome back to our Skyrim playthrough. In our last video, we took on Bleak Falls Barrow and returned with the Dragon Stone,
No, my lord.
only to find that we're under attack by a dragon.
I never ran so fast in my life. I thought he'd come after me for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like...
Alright, magic boots of stamina are nice. That'll be helpful. But I think before we fight this dragon, we're going to want to sell off some excess armor. So I know we're going to end up collecting some dragon bones and scales that can be quite heavy, so I would prefer to not be
See this dragon?
carrying too much when we fight
I
it.
envy you the... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Yeah, it might be a mistake to sell that Fireless Stone, because we can use it to recharge all our magical items, but I don't know, we need the money right now more than we need that.
One last thing.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men is gathered.
I would like to get a horse as quick as we can in this playthrough, so we're not spending time running around the overworld on foot, since it won't let us fast travel unless we've discovered the place. Alright, so my goal is to stop at the trader or the smith or both on the way to fight this dragon and just sell off everything we can in our inventory.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Bits and bobs. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I will say, as much as I rip on them for re-releasing this game over and over and over again, I am still having a lot of fun doing this playthrough. It's easy to forget how fun the gameplay in Skyrim really can be.
You take care of yourself now.
I definitely think I love all three of the latest Elder Scrolls games, all in just different ways, and with different amounts of nostalgia.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Let's see, what can we unload here? He doesn't have a ton of money, but we'll sell what we can. Oh yeah, we gotta equip these boots of stamina that we just got. It'll help us with our sword combat anyway, not becoming or running out of fatigue in the middle of battle. helmet for the magic and boots for the stamina. Clairvoyance helps you if you get lost, but it almost makes the game too easy, just simply leading you straight to your mission objective.
Do come back.
If you're not great at these games and it's your first playthrough, you might want to buy that spell, but I think it would just ruin the game for me having that going at all the time.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most of the time.
Alright, let's go kill us a dragon. They're sending lots of help with us. Seeing as this is the opening game fight with the dragon, I don't think it's going to be as difficult as fighting a dragon probably should be. Remember when this game came out thinking how tough it was going to be to fight one of those dragons, and they make it almost a little too simple until you get really high level and start getting like named dragons and blood dragons and elder dragons. Like the ones that come in the low level base part of the game just are too easy to kill. Especially once you get things like Dragon Rend.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Oh, there's a survivor.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
On top of the tower? No, he's landing anyway. Right, that's surprisingly drained a good chunk of his health. Alright, first dragon down. Yeah, it's worth so much money, but it's just so heavy. So easy to become over-encumbered killing dragons. Especially if your carry weight is already high, like you run into an unexpected dragon. But because we already learned a shout in Bleak Falls Barrow, we now have our first working shout.
I can't believe it. You are Dragonborn.
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't really know what happened.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Okay, let's remember how to do this. Okay, it equips to the bumper.
What manner of power is that?
With the dragon blood in them.
Yeah, although we're playing on PC, it still works with the Xbox One controller.
Killing any dragons.
Yeah, I'll carry him back as much as I can and try and sell it all off before we move on.
Dragons, then, idiots. They're just coming back now for the first time in...
We're gonna have to go sell off those dragon scales anyway, but that should give us the money to buy a horse. Which to me, I think is a much better investment than a house this early in this playthrough.
Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask
Alright, that would have been the Greybeards calling us, I guess.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler. Everything's for sale. Take a look.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of gold left, but we'll sell what we can to him. We're already at the point now where we can buy a horse and not be bankrupt, so we'll probably take care of that when we are done selling all of this. There. Now they're equipped before I forget again. Probably should have done that before we went to fight the dragon, but it didn't end up too badly, so...
You look worse than I feel.
Why does everyone keep saying that? Did we contract a disease already in this game?
By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon. You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
It's destroyed, but we killed the
I knew
dragon.
I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Turns out we might be Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
When the dragon died, we absorbed his soul.
The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do the Greybeards
The
want with
Dragonborn
us?
is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrothgar, calm yourself.
What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrothgar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus.
We still have a city to
Proventus.
defend.
I really don't like that advisor. I feel like the Jarl keeps him around just to disagree with any other advisors.
Father says I'm too young to change the sword.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Alright, so we have Lydia, who's
Lead the
gonna
way.
follow us around, carry things, and help us fight, as long as we don't get her killed. Which is always a real possibility. Okay, we need to sell off all of our loot. Don't want to take all of it up to 7,000 steps. That's a second person who's called us sick. Let's see, how do I look that up in this game? Yeah, we have ataxia. We need a cure
You're looking
disease
for a new
potion.
blade? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
And we don't need an Axe of Whiterun, so we'll sell that. Yeah, okay, that's the most he's gonna buy from us.
All right.
We need to head over to the Riverwood Trader.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general... Take a look.
We'll take that cure disease potion and we'll sell you everything we don't want.
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Damn.
don't think we want what he's selling.
Thieves. As if things weren't enough.
Okay, we've got Lydia. We can cure our disease. And we need a horse. And we'll be ready to take on High Hrothgar. Just trying to decide where I want to travel from. So I can go from here and try and run up the mountain. Yeah, our objective's on the other side of the mountain. But there's nothing we've discovered over there yet. The closest thing would be Rift in here. But because we haven't been there, that doesn't really help us. I might travel from here once we get our horse. And just have to hope that we can get around the mountain somehow.
Got the fleetest steeds? Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle. Ride strong.
Alright, that's gonna make traveling a lot faster. We can probably even avoid some of the just cheap combat experiences that we don't want to get into, like some of the wolves and stuff. Should be able to just run right past them. But I'm thinking like Helgen is probably our closest spot that we've been. I'm just kind of hoping there's a path that'll lead us through the mountain. Would like to make it to High Hrothgar and the Greybeards before we finish this video. Feel like we've accomplished something aside from just killing a dragon. Yeah, hopefully nothing too powerful will be in our way. I seem to remember like a troll on the stairs that's kind of scripted.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Yeah, we're not far enough around to make it there yet. I think we want to go this way. This seems to lead us around the mountain at least. No, we're on the right path, but we still got a bit of a way to go. kind of feel bad for Lydia, who has to just run behind us on foot and try and keep up with us on a horse. Oh. Are we really getting attacked by a polar bear? That's not good. It's cool that the horse fights, though. I mean, it's cool as long as we don't get our horse killed. Oh, this thing does damage. Oh, that bear takes a chunk out of our health. We need to heal. We're pretty much dead. The horse is coming back for revenge. Waits till we weaken it. Oh, our horse actually just killed it. That horse was not happy about how that went down. Alright, we need to save and heal. Alright, save file set up. Let's try out our restoration magic. We really haven't been using it. Not bad, pretty much got us a full health bar. We're ready to continue on traveling around this mountain, so we can get to the point where we start climbing the 7,000 steps. It would sound much more exhausting if we didn't have a horse with us. I will say that this horse has some balls, though, coming back to finish off a grizzly bear. Well, polar bear, actually. Did not expect our horse to rejoin the fight and get the final blow on the polar bear. That was hilarious. Alright, we're almost at the base of this mountain where we start climbing, I think. Is that another bear? Not a chance we're doing that again right now. I think I can outrun that one, and hopefully there's some guards in this town to distract it.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today.
Alright, so this is the start of the 7,000 steps. Which, luckily our horse is gonna climb for us. I'm pretty sure we can take the horse all the way up. I don't think there's much that stops us from taking the horse up there. Gonna try not to get distracted on this climb and just make it straight up there as quick as we can. There is like some little plaques and bits of lore you can read on the way, and I think they expect you to fight all these wolves and stuff, which we're just kind of riding past. It's meant to be kind of like an epic climb that takes a long time, but we're gonna get it done in a few minutes here. I do wish there was a way to like speed up the horse. Yeah, we're like halfway up or so. Just wondering if we're gonna have to fight that troll or if we can get past it. I know it's kind of like a scripted event, so there's no way we won't run into it. Yeah, it climbs down here to attack us. But I think because we have the horse, we can actually probably avoid it. The music in this game is fantastic. I don't know how they managed to get Jeremy Soule to do such a good job on all 3 soundtracks for these games. The next one, and I feel like he could demand whatever amount of money he wants and Bethesda would be forced to pay it. It just wouldn't be one of these games without him putting together a soundtrack. Alright, it looks like we're pretty much at the top now. That didn't take us too long. Hrothgar discovered. Alright, let us off the horse. Let's go talk to these graybeards.
Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. shout will not harm us.
Oh, they want us to hit them with the shout.
Shout for us, Dragonborn.
We did, just
then we may
give
have
us
time
a
for
second to
questions.
recharge.
Shout at us, and let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
Just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only...
You're not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Alright, I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro!
Okay. So this thing on the ground lets us learn the word.
You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Alright, so now we can use 2 of the words.
Strike the targets as they appear. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Oh, Lydia, stay out of the way.
Force, no!
Oh, we got it.
Well done. Again.
Force, no!
You learn quickly. Once more.
Force, no!
Alright, that part of our training is done.
Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. Strike. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Alright, this guy. Find it interesting that apparently Akatosh gave humans the ability to shout, or at least the Dragonborn. He also gave the Septum bloodline, the Amulet of Kings, which we used to summon him in Oblivion, Seems like he gave a lot to the septums. Seemed to have a thing, Tiber septum.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout.
Are you gonna do it? Do we have to find the words on the wall, or is this guy gonna teach us? Am I missing something here? There doesn't seem to be any wall here. I think we gotta learn it from him. He just wasn't doing it for some reason. Okay.
Master Bori will teach you the first word of a new shout. Attend to him.
Master Bori will teach you Yuld, which means whirlwind.
No, he didn't teach us anything. Ah, there we go.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Okay, whirlwind sprint.
Master Hrothgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint.
Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? X! Now it's your turn.
Oh, that was a little early.
Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Great, now we got Lydia in the way.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself... You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Alright, that's gonna do it for today. Come back and see us fetch the horn of Jürgen Windcaller in the next Skyrim video. And as always, thanks for watching.